So guys, Hail Caesar is coming out literally less than 24 hours, and I thought it would be really cool just to shoot out a couple of Coen Brothers movies to get them reviewed for you guys, and maybe if you guys haven't seen them, to go check them out and see what you think about them. Choosing your favorite Coen Brothers movie is hard enough, let alone trying to choose which movie you want to review before a new Coen Brothers movie coming out is even harder. Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? You've got Fargo, No Country for Old Men, Inside Llewyn Davis. But for me, I decided to go a little bit more on maybe some of the Coen Brother films that people haven't seen. Barton Fink is directed by the Coen Brothers, stars John Turturro, John Goodman, and Steve Buscemi. Barton Fink has just come off of having a really big successful play over in New York and has convinced himself to go down to Hollywood to start working for the movie studios to write a picture for a wrestling movie. And throughout this film, he's really having a tough time getting a story out for the movie studio that's commissioned him to write the movie. He's getting a lot of writer's block, and that's what a lot of this movie is showing and depicting. But there are so many other things about this movie that it goes into that makes it such a enjoyable watch. First of all, the characters. I've really only known John Turturro, to be honest, from Adam Sandler movies.
I like feet. I do not know why.
I didn't know much about him being involved in Coen Brothers films until my first, experience with him in Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? Before then, it was just Mr. Deeds and Transformers. Going into this knowing that he was the lead actor, I was really skeptical, but wow, what a fantastic actor and what a great performance he pulled in this movie. It has given me a lot of respect for him, and really, I'm hoping that he can come back to have some roles like this because he is super underused right now in Hollywood. John Goodman pulls off one of his best performances I've ever seen. There's not really many Coen Brother movies where John Goodman isn't in it. I think there's only like a couple. Again, he does a fantastic job and plays a very good character. Steve Buscemi's kind of in it for a little bit, and there's not much I can say. It's Steve Buscemi. When you see him, you just kind of smile. One of the things that I loved about this movie was the writing. The Coen Brothers know how to write a good story, and the way that they were presenting the dialogue between Barton and Charlie, just very good writing and very good storytelling. Visually, the movie is beautiful. There's so many great shots by an amazing cinematographer, Roger Deakins, and it really presents a feeling of unease and of strain, and that's kind of what writer's block is. And again, this movie, you can watch this and go a million different routes as far as the interpretations that you're taking, because this movie is definitely open to a lot of interpretation. But to me, this is a really good interpretation of what writer's block is, and everybody has had that, whether in grade school or in college or just in their jobs. If they're just stuck on something and they can't get it out, they can't get that idea that they need. This shows that frustration so well. To see how good these characters are and to see how good the performances are just lends so much credit to the Coen Brothers, because they've been doing this for a really long time. This movie came out the year that I was born, and it still holds up. It's still something that I was totally engaged in. Third act kind of piled on too much, where it felt like the movie was starting to cave in on itself, but it was still such a really enjoyable watch and such a very well-written film. Definitely go see this if you have not seen John Turturro in much things other than Mr. Deeds or an Adam Sandler Transformers movie. It's one of their most underrated movies in my opinion, and I had a great time watching it. For Barton Fink, I'm going to give it an 8.5 out of 10. So guys, have you seen Barton Fink? Tell me what you thought down below. How excited are you for Hail Caesar? It's so nice to really just take a break from blockbusters and from big superhero movies and just enjoy a very well done film, and that's what I'm hoping to see with Hail Caesar. Be sure to like and subscribe to get more updates on my videos. Thank you again as always, and I will see you at the next review.